All right, coming up.
Yep, straight ahead. The leader of New York's largest police union is fed up after a series of attacks on officers around the country.
There's a saying within the police department that's been bantered around for some time that said, the job is dead. Today, the job is dead.
So that's a problem. How do we fix it? We've got a law enforcement panel to discuss. There they are. They're coming up next. So, we've seen how we got here, but how do we fix it? Because this is not a good situation to be in. Let's bring in our law enforcement panel. We've got New Jersey State Association Chiefs of Police, Chief Richard Busby, screen left, Manchester, New Jersey Police Department Chief Lisa Parker in the center, and former Chief Investigator for the New York City Department of Investigation, Steve Cardian, right here on the right. Good morning to all of you. Steve, here in New York City, after what we've seen in the last, with the dousing of the cops, and so many rank and file police officers feel that this administration, whether it's the mayor or the police commissioner, they simply don't have the cops' backs.
Listen to Pat Lynch, the PBA president.
Guy we just saw.
He's spot on. Police officers today, it doesn't matter what your ethnic background is, you're a racist. You're wearing a blue uniform, you're a racist. They're not supporting them. Years ago, when you had a use of force incident, it would be your supervisor that would make the determination if there wasn't serious physical injury. Under these current conditions, it's going all the way up to the top brass. They want your hands off. They don't want you, and they're dictating this in the academy. They don't want you getting involved.
What do you mean they're dictating in the academy?
They are teaching in the academy rather than saying, here is what your use of force, Graham versus Connor, this is what you can do, this is what you shouldn't do. You're going to be sued.
Are you telling me that they're teaching in the academy, or at least they taught until a couple of weeks ago, if somebody throws a bucket of water on you or you get hit in the head with a big Home Depot bucket, just keep walking. Don't even turn around.
That may not be exactly what they're saying, but that's what the message that they're sending. They don't want the officers to get hands-on. They don't want them to get involved, and they're going to be punished if they do.
Because, Chief Parker, the last thing any police officer wants is to have a video interaction with somebody go viral where suddenly people are picking apart what happened in that 20-second image.
That's true, and many times we are judged by very short clips, but
which can be taken out of context.
It can, because we never get to see the whole picture.
Right.
But I would never expect one of my officers to take that kind of behavior. They're not here to be abused. They're here to be treated with respect. We're here to treat others with respect, but I would never expect my officer to be disrespected and to take that. But as law enforcement executives, we have an obligation. We need to make sure that we push our social media platforms as well, that we get out that positive image of the great law enforcement officers, what they do every day. So we need to take the time to push and forward our narrative as well. The narrative can't just be what the liberal media is pushing.
Like that video we just saw of the police officer breakdancing with the little kid. Chief Busby, I'll give you the last word.
The last word is that leadership starts at the top. And unfortunately, NYPD doesn't have a lot of leadership directing positive images of police or even positive interaction.
Well, this mayor's running for president.
Well, a lot of us have opinions on that. I won't state them here.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is police need to know, as Chief Parker said, that they're supported. Here, unfortunately, it appears that they don't. We understand why. When an elected leader sees any employee of the city being treated that way, their badge and their uniform are symbols of the city itself. The city's being disrespected, the citizens are being disrespected, and ultimately it's the citizens that pay the price, and that's very, very unfortunate.
Great discussion. Chief, Steve, thank you very much.